Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Ed on Capacity Building Training for 1000 Nigerian Civil Servants and ICT, organized by Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited. Today is the Ed and AI is what we'll be covering. We have the Ed outlines the things that we'll be covering for today. We have a recap on the 7. We'll start things with a quick review of what we learned last time to refresh our memory and connect it with today's lesson. Then we have introduction to MS Word, where I will introduce Microsoft Word, what is it and why it is such an important tool in modern digital work. Then we have importance of Microsoft Word. We'll talk about why MS Word is useful, whether for school, work, or business. We'll understand how it saves time and improves productivity. Then we have basic features of MS Word. Here I will explore some common tools like formatting text, saving document, inserting image, and more. Then we have document management. You learn how to organize, save, rename, and manage your files properly so you don't lose important work. Then we have practical use. We'll look at a real-life example of how people use MS Word, writing letters, CV, report, and assignment. And also, then we have MS Word interface. I will show the Microsoft Word interface for you to see. Then we have question and answer. Then we have conclusion where we'll wrap things up. So we'll be starting with a recap on the 7, sorry. A recap on the 7, we learn how to create user account and email communication. You know how to create user account and why is it important, and you know step by step how you will create user account, and you know how email communication works, and you know how to send image to multiple users and so on. Then we'll move to introduction to MS Word. Introduction to MS Word. MS Word is a word processing software used to create, edit, and format documents such as letter, report, and memo. It improves efficiency, accuracy, and presentation in everyday work. So when we say MS Word is a word processing software used to create, when we say create, we mean like you can create document like letter, report, memo, assignment, etc. using MS Word, and it will be easier for you and it will save you time. Then edit. We use MS Word to edit and format our text, like we can change word, fix errors, update information. You can use MS Word to format document like changing the font size, color, making text bold or italic, and arranging things neatly. You can do all those things using Microsoft Word. Then we have importance of MS Word. Importance of MS Word. We have administration, education, finance, health, personal task. Why MS Word is important? Because it makes our work faster. That means efficiency, and it is very accurate, neat, and professional. You can use it to write letters, type report, make CVs, prepare notes for flyers. The importance of Microsoft Word in administration is typing letter, writing official memo, and managing office record. You can manage your office record using MS Word normally, and it will save you time and so much energy. And education, mostly teachers you prepare lesson note, exam question, and assignment using MS Word. And also students can use Microsoft Word to write essay or project. In finance, Staff use it to report invoice or payment summaries. They don't need to make so much hard copy. They can only use MS Word to create soft copy of their payment summaries. And also in health, hospital, clinic use Word to write patient report or medical record. Then we have personal tasks. And personal tasks, even at home, people use MS Word to write CV. Maybe you have an opportunity of getting a job, maybe, and it is immediately you don't have to go to cafe or call your friend or something. You can just open your system and use MS Word to create your normal CV and just send it. That way you save time, you save energy, and you do it efficiency and you do it accurate. Then we have basic features of MS Word, typing and editing. Now, some of the basic things you can do in MS Word is typing and editing text. This is the first and most basic thing. You can type anything, a letter, a report, your name, etc. If you make a mistake, you can correct it by editing, deleting it, or adding something, or change the word you make mistake about using MS Word. Then we have formatting, font size, color style. Using formatting means changing how your text look like. You can change font, like maybe when your text is Calibri, you can change it to Times New Roman so that it will look more neat and it will look more neat. Then size, you can make your text big or small. Color, you can change the text to red, blue, etc. Then we have style. You can make your text bold, italic, underline. Then we have paragraph, alignment, and spacing. When we say paragraph, alignment, and spacing, alignment means how text is arranged, left, center, right, or justified. Spacing helps make your document readable. You can add space between line or paragraph. That's how that's what paragraph and alignment that's paragraph alignment and spacing means. Then we have cut, copy, and paste. When we say cut, copy, and paste, when you copy your text, that means you duplicate text from one place to another. That's what copy is. When you cut your text in Microsoft Word, when you use cut, you take that text from that specific area and move it to another area. You don't have a copy where you took it from. And paste, you can only use you can also you can only use paste when you copy or cut something in your text. Then we're going to move to document management. In document management, we have creating, saving, and opening document. When we say creating, when you open MS Word, you can start with a blank page or choose a template. You go to file and then enter and then click on blank document. Saving, after typing something, you go to file, save as, choose where you want to save your file, like in desktop or in document or specific area you want to save your document. Then we have open document. Maybe after you type something and you save it, you come back later, you want to open it. You to opening that document, you go to file, then open, then locate your file from the folder you save it from. Then you open it and continue what you want to do. Then we have using folder for organization. Using folder for organization. If you are working on multiple documents, maybe school office, and you have a personal document, it helps to save each in separate folder for easy access. You can create multiple folder to save each and every file you have, so that when you come back later, you will just enter a specific folder and you will open the file you want to open. Then we have printing document. After you type something in MS Word, maybe you want to print something, you want to print your document, you go to file, then print, or you can press Ctrl P to print your document. Then we're moving to practical use. And practical use, we have writing memo and letter. When we say writing memo and letter are common in office, school, and organization. With MS Word, you can write them in a clean and professional format. Maybe you are going to write some letter, we'll say to all staff from so admin. You can format it using bold, underline, center, alignment, your header or document. Then you're going to move preparing invoice. Maybe if you are in business, you can use MS Word to create simple invoice for your customer. Maybe no need whenever you have a new customer, they will have to come and ask you what is the price of this product and what is the price of that product. You can use MS Word to create invoice. You will write the product and their prices. You'll just let the paper there so that whenever you have new customer, they will just see the list of your items and their prices. So you can just come and buy easily. You don't have to waste so much time explaining to them. Then we have lesson note and assignment. Maybe as a teacher or student, MS Word is a great tool for writing lesson note, creating assignment, or even preparing text. You can use it also to do all those things easily. Then we have patient report. Patient report, especially for those in health sector. A patient report is a document that contains medical information about a patient. So you can you can you can use you can format the report to look professional using bold headings, spacing, etc. You can save each report on your computer for future reference. You can print hard copies to be placed in the patient file. You can use template to make document faster and more. Then patient report means maybe you can add name, age, date of birth, complaint, diagnosis, and so on. So that whenever that specific patient comes, you don't have to go hard copy. You don't have to go searching for hard copy of his file. You just have to insert his name in your hospital folder, then it will pop up all his ID. Then you will see what kind of treatment he received last and what kind of treatment he is going to need. So this is for practical use. Then we are going to move to Microsoft Word interface. When we say Microsoft Word interface, then we are going to look at Microsoft Word interface. Now, let's take a tour of the MS Word interface and see our Microsoft Word interface and their work. Okay, so let me just please. So this is our Microsoft Word. As you can see here, open the software. So this is how it will look like. So whenever you open your Microsoft Word, you have to go enter blank document. Blank document. Now we will wait for it to open, then we will continue. Sorry, please wait. I don't know why it's taking so long. Don't know, please, sorry. Why does it take so long? Sorry. Yeah, let's continue. So when we say Microsoft Word interface, these are what we mean by interface. This here, from here to here, this thing and this thing. Each one of them has its name. So this here that you see as document one, whenever you open Microsoft Word, it will show you this document one because you didn't save the file, you didn't rename it. So that's why it will, by default, it will come as document one. So this is search bar in Microsoft Word. And this thing that you see here are quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar. The things that you use the most. So you just pin them in the quick access toolbar. So whenever you're going to use that specific thing, you won't have to go search it in your Microsoft Word interface. You just have to do the quick access toolbar at the top and use it. These are the I'm sorry, I don't know, I'm having a network issue. I'm sorry. Then yeah. These are the menu bars. Whenever you hear menu bars in Microsoft Word, these are the menu bars. This file, home, inside, so color. So this under this menu bar, this thing that you see small, these are what we call ribbons. These are the ribbons of Microsoft Word, and each one of them has its different work and everything. So this here is file, as you can see, where you can go save, print, and rename your file or open your file. You see here, you enter new blank document, or you open, or you share, or save your file as the name you want to save it from. This is home. Under home, we have click open, paragraph style, and others. Here you can use cut, copy, and paste. These are font style. These are font. These are font. This is font size. This is bold, italic, and so on. This insert, under insert, we have so many ribbons where you can insert. Sorry, I mean network issue. This is where you can insert pages, table, illustration. You have under it, you have shape where you can insert picture. You can add chart. You can do so many things. So these are the interface of Microsoft Word Office. These are the interface of MS Word. So we'll just go back to our class. So that's the tour of MS Word that we just take, and we are going to continue with our class. So we have last question and answer, but please, due to network issue, I recommend if you have any question, please leave it in chat so that I will respond to you at the end of this class. If you have any question, please drop it in chat so we'll talk about it after. Thank you all for listening, and good day to you all until we meet tomorrow.